Hello my friends, today we have a problem here with this phone. This is a J7, Samsung Galaxy J7. The problem is when we plug it in charge, sometimes it's charged, sometimes not. So what I'm gonna do, I will open the phone and see what's the problem from inside. I think there is like the pins inside, they are like disconnected, so if they are like disconnected, I'm gonna resolder them, and I hope this video not gonna take a long time, so please watch carefully. So to open this phone, take the back, take the battery, and we have like mini screws here. We're gonna take them off. I come back to you once I get them off all. We have here another screw, and the last screw is here. I put all the screws in this part here, so what I'm gonna do, I will just take them from here because I may like lose some of them, so I'm putting them on this back cover with the battery. So now I will need this tool, guitar pick, and I will insert it here between the frame and the glass, and I will push outside. This phone is very hard to take the back cover. I need to take the middle frame off. So I'm just gonna use this plastic and try to make small gap here between the frame and the glass, and I keep like sliding it up and down till I make sure I separate this side, as you see. So now I make small gap here. The J7 is very hard to open. Make sure don't like wiggle inside like this, always try to push outside. Because the screen, the edge of the screen is very close here, so when you wiggle like this, you may break the screen. A lot of technicians, they break the screens during this repair because it requires some force, and if you don't use the force carefully, you may damage it. It's really hard, yeah. So I almost separate this part from here. Here you go. So as you see, I separate the glass. I'm just taking this adhesive. It will be like crooked, and it will be a problem when I put the frame back. So now I will like take the motherboard off from here. I'm gonna disconnect the LCD cable, and I have one screw here. Take this screw off also. Okay, and they have another cable here for the headphone jack, and they try to lift up the motherboard gently, and here you go. So what I'm gonna do now, I will check the charging port. As you see, it's really messed up. I think this was water damage. So what I'm gonna do now, I will just see if I can find any other charging ports like this one and replace it quickly. So I will like replace the charging port on this phone, because I see inside that one pin is like bended back. So if I try to bend it back again, it will be like break. So I already have a new charging port here with all the pins. It's brand new, as you see. So this charging port, I will replace it here with like some soldering techniques, and I hope like you learn something from them. And later on I will make another video about just soldering tools and techniques. So today I'm just gonna work quickly because I need to get this phone done before I leave my place. So we put the motherboard here in this bracket. We hold it. This is a holder like third hand, but it's something different than the third hand. All right, so the charging port is holded here. So what I'm gonna do, I will just heat up this thing and take this off. So for this operation I will use this heat gun. As you see, it's blowing the hot air from here. This is a machine. I will make a review about it later on. And now I'm just like waiting for it to get hot, and I will remove this. It's 400, 415, so I need more. It's 480 now. 480. Okay, it's too hot. So I'm just gonna grab this one with the tweezers from here, and I will like use this heat. Once the welder melted, the charging port gonna come off easy from its place. Try to not like use any force, because if you use any force, you may like mess up the pins where the charging port is soldered. So as you see, I took it off quickly and easy. So what I'm gonna do now, I will like clean this part here. Before I clean it, I will apply this paste, soldering paste. And the main thing of cleaning, I need to open these 4 holes here, where the new holders for the new charging port gonna go in, and they work like stands, and they make the charging port very strong and hold very good in the motherboard. So when you plug it in charge, it's not like break easy. So I put the welder there, I mean the solder paste, and now I'm just gonna put, this is the welder, I'm gonna put more on this place. When you see like this, if you see the tip is black, so I will need the tip refreshener. This is the tip refreshener. So I'm just gonna put this one here. It will become like very shiny. As you see, it's very shiny. So now I'm gonna clean it. As you see. So now I'm gonna put more welder here. If you are not using the right tools, this operation may be very hard for you. So this is step 1. I put more solder here to refresh all the solder in the holes there, and after that I'm gonna use this magic wire, they call it solder wick, and I just put it on top of this and like keep like working like this. It sucks all the welder or the solder which is on this. Sorry for the smoke.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, I don't have to be sorry. Because it's me who is like taking all the smoke. I'm gonna cut this part here, and I will like soak it here inside, and I will do it again. I'm blowing the smoke away from me. I need to make sure the tip is shiny now, because the more the tip getting black, the more it's not like gonna work perfectly. So always make sure keep it very shiny. That's why we are using the solder wick. If you couldn't open these holes here, you need to do it one more time. You need to apply more we put more solder here, because as you see this hole is open here and this one is open, still not that much. This one is open, this one is almost, and this one is still closed. So I'm gonna put more solder.
Look at this American.
Okay, so this side is open, so I need to just open this one here. This thing is very hard and hot. Okay, they are open now. So I'm going to show you how I open them. So the hose here, this one is open, this one is open also, this one, this is not open all the way, but I will use the tweezers, and this one is open, and this one also. If these holes are not open perfectly, it may be like a problem. Okay, so and now I have one prong here for a connection. It's removed from its place, so I'm just gonna put it back. Alright, so now it's time for putting the new charging ports. This is new charging port. The first thing I'm gonna do, I will make sure it fits perfectly in its place. Okay, now it's all the way in its place. So what I'm going to do, I will solder just the pins, the 4 pins. Make sure they are holding. Perfectly before I go to the small pins which are responsible for the charge. I will do the same thing from this side here. Okay, after I make sure these are holding perfectly, and now I will like solder the pins which are the most important. Everything is important because the pins, the 4 pins I soldered first, they are responsible to hold the charging port on the solder to the motherboard, and now I'm soldering the ones which are responsible for making the charge. As you see, I mix some pins, so now I will like just separate them. The tip on this one is very thick, so it's giving me some problems. I'm still gonna keep like working gently. Don't get frustrated and don't use the force. Okay, I separate the tree on this side. Sometimes you need to apply more solder paste. It helps to separate the pins. All the problems is coming from the tip is the tip here. I'm sorry, I thought the video is recording. So all the problems is coming because the tip is very thick. If you see the pins, they are not connected together now, they are separated. Just making sure now they are not. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I will use now this tweezers and try to pass it between the pins. This could be like easy, but sometimes if you don't have like the right tools, this may be like pain. And also I'm working in rush, by the way. because I have to leave. Now I'm gonna clean it, use the alcohol and toothbrush and clean this part here and make sure there is no residue on it. So this pin is separated, this one is also, this is also, this is also. I'm just checking one by one. This one also. Okay, everything looks perfect. So what I'm gonna do now, I will put the motherboard back. And connect the LCD, and I need to clean this little bit and connect this one, put the battery like this and plug it in charge and see if it's gonna work perfectly. I think something wrong with this cable, so I have to check another one. It's not charging, but I need just to make sure. Okay, it's still not charging. Maybe one of the pins is not connected perfectly. So let me test it with the charger. I said it's not good one, just to make sure. I don't know which one is not good. It takes too long to show that it's charging. So I'm sure that one of the pins is not like perfectly soldered back. So I'm gonna do it one more time. Need to apply some paste. Alright, so let me test it one more time. Okay, so as you see, it's charging now. I just clean the charging port from in and out, and now it's charging normally. So now what I'm gonna do, I will put all the part back. Starting from here, I will put this screw, and I will put the back cover. I will start with the charging port first. Like this, I put this part first, and I will just snap this. And then now I'm gonna put the screws. Alright guys, I've done putting the screws back, so just one more test. Okay, it's charging as you see. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.